Hello everybody, assalamualaikum. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine too. And today we're going to learn Science Chapter 1. So let's get started. Science Chapter 1 Introduction. Now you guys might be thinking, what is science? Well, let's see. Science, in a simple word, is nothing but a systemic methodology based on evidence through which we can understand the natural and social world. Through this video, we can understand the different section or part of science of class 4. This is the first chapter of elementary science. Hope we will be able to give more discussion gradually about the other chapters. Environment. Now what is environment? Let's see. The environment is everything including the air, soil, water, plants, and animals make up the environment. So, in short, environment is everything around us, both living and non-living things. Importance of environment. Environment is important because it works to maintain balance in the climate and provides all the things necessary for life. Clean environment is essential for the peaceful and healthy survival of humans. Now we should remember that we should keep our environment clean as possible, because the environment gives us countless of benefits. Let's see some of them, like clean air, water, land for food production, energy and material inputs for production, etc. Types of environment. Now there are different types of environment which are shortly described below. Here we can see there are two types of environment. Well, let's start with the natural environment first, then we will see the man-made environment. Okay, natural environment. What is natural environment? Well, natural environment refer to places that occur naturally without human interference. Some examples of natural environments include rivers, mountains, forests, and beaches. Man-made environment. What is man-made environment? A human-made or a man-made environment is referred to as the surroundings made by humans to provide facilities for satisfying human needs, like buildings, parks, water supply, and energy network. Both environments are very important. Classification of environment. Here we can see in this picture there is natural environment and man-made environment. If we look in the natural environment, we can see all of its elements are natural. They are not created by humans. They have been occurred naturally. For example, trees, mountains, rivers, etc. If we look in the man-made environment, we can see all of its elements are created by humans, like buildings, cars, roads, traffic signals, statues, etc. Difference between living and non-living things. Let's see what things can do. Living things can grow, move, feel, breathe, reproduce, and it needs water and food to survive, and it dies. And the non-living things are the opposite of living things. So let's see them. Non-living things cannot grow, move, feel, breathe. It cannot reproduce, doesn't need to eat or drink. It does not die, neither break or get damaged. These are the differences between living and non-living things. And a non-living things move when a living things moves them. What living things need to survive? For survival, living things need food, habitat, shelter, water, and air. These necessary things are just shortly described here. Food. Now, food is really important. Animals and humans both eat food. But let me tell you something. Uh, Plants also eat food. You might be wondering, where do they eat food? They don't have mouths like humans or animals do. Well, you're right, they don't. But they eat in a different way. Okay, let's see. Food. Animals need food for energy and nutrition. Animals get food from plants and other animals. Plants also need energy and nutrition, so they eat food. Plants do not take food as animals. See, I told you. Plants can make food by themselves. Well, plants can make food by themselves, which it might be sound a little crazy, but it's true. And plants can make food by themselves, which animals or humans cannot do. Survival living things need habitat and shelter. Well, let's see. All living things need habitat. Well, all living things do need habitat, but shelter only animals need shelter. A habitat is a special place where plants grow and animals live. Animals also need shelter for survival. A shelter is a place where animals can be safe from other predators or adverse weather conditions. Shelter provide protection from other animals and adverse weather conditions like rainfall and storm. Water. We all know that living things need water. Water is essential for all living things. We need animals, humans, and even plants need water for survival. During making food, plants use water. To make food by themselves, they need water. Okay? Animals drink water to digest their food. Many plants and animals live in the water. So, like, let me give you some examples like fishes, jellyfish, and starfish. These animals live in the water. Turtle also do. They live in the water. They live in the water. Plus, they can live. They can live in the ground. Air. Now, air is really important for all living things. Animals, humans need air to survive, and plants also need air to make food. During Making food, plants use carbon dioxide from the air and give off oxygen into the air. So we can say that plants also need air for processing their food. Animals and humans both use the oxygen from the air and give off carbon dioxide for breathing. Air is really important because without air, living things cannot survive. Plants making their own food. How plants make their own food? Plants get food for growth and survival. Plants make food by using sunlight and water. Plants also use carbon dioxide for making food. So we can say plants use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide for food. Here in this picture we can see plants is getting sunlight to make food. Plants is taking the carbon dioxide from air and breathing out the oxygen. Plants, when we water plants, the the water gets into the root and into the plant. Human depends on plants and animals for their food. Humans directly or indirectly depend on environment for their food to get energy. We can explain by the following figure. In this picture, we can see that the plant is absorbing the sunlight, water, and the carbon dioxide from the air and breathing out the oxygen. Plants have a ability to make food by themselves, which humans and animals cannot do. Humans doesn't hum, Animals does not has the ability to do it. So they have to depend on other animal or plants. Human, by the way, gets fruits and vegetables from trees, and we eat different animals' meat, like cow and chicken. We also do eat fish as well. Like this way, energy can pass through food from the sun to plants, from the from plants to animals in the environment. Causes of environmental changes. Environmental changes occur due to natural disaster and different human activities. Some natural disasters like drought, flood, storm, earthquake, tsunami, even tornado change the environment. Volcanic eruption and changes in naturally occurring greenhouse gas concentrations, etc., also cause in changing the environment. Environmental changes is also occurred due to cutting down trees by humans for using fuel and building materials, clearing the forest for cultivating crops, or for livestock feeding and building houses, roads, and factories. To get natural resources is another cause for changing the environment. These human activities are changing the environment day by day, so we should be careful. The effect of environmental change. Let's see the effect of environmental change. The environmental change can affect the changes in rainfall and temperature. As a result, different natural disasters like flood, drought, storm, and landslides etc. has been derived. These natural disasters cause serious damage to human beings. We have to remember that the environment gives us countless of benefits. So we can grow more trees from preventing different natural disasters, reduce the bad effect of natural disasters, and stop the human induced disasters. Okay, guys, we learned many interesting things today. We will learn more interesting things in Science Chapter 2. Until, bye bye!